Greetings and welcome into Ankh Plays. Thanks for joining me for another episode where we visit Dwarf Fortress in the town of Anvilseal, where, as you can see, there is one remaining block before our lava moat is completed. And last episode, as you probably recall, the lava moat began to flood. Here it is. The wall of lava is proceeding from Idgim down into Noshtath, the Devourer, here on level 59. This will all fill up, then we'll cut this away, and we'll fill this all in with lava. Or magma, whatever you want to call it. There's plenty of it there. We have plenty of work to do around the fortress still, and so that's what we're probably going to do this time. Now, we are back up to 99 dwarves, even after the untimely demise of Ast Alon Musar. And like I said towards the end of the previous episode, I'm not taking the blame for that one. I will do some traffic management here, but there is a little cluster of blue garnets that I want to pull out here. And so I'm actually going to ask the dwarves to do some mining here. And there's lava below them, yes, but it's not channeled out, so this should be perfectly safe. And, of course, we'll find out. One of these days, I'm just going to turn on multi-threading. And the game will probably crash, and there'll be a whole bunch of things that are bad that happen to us here in Anvilseal. But for now, we're leaving it off. So how's everyone doing? How's everybody doing? Is everyone doing okay? This is being recorded right before the holiday season, and that can be a challenging time of the year. I know it certainly is for me, and so I hope that everyone is doing well. We do have some, we do have some grouchy dwarves, and I'm thinking that we might want to focus on them, but there's a couple of other goals that I have to bring this fortress into parity. We haven't gotten any blue garnets out of this, which is rather disappointing. It'll be a little cutout under here. Ah, we did get one blue garnet. Excellent. And hey, there it is. It's all done. Now, I'm going to have the miners work on some of the stuff here. But really, we're just letting the lava propagate, right? It's getting very close. Surface unification. And we're going to try and give the dwarves some time just to do their own thing. Of course, we're still going to have them doing the work where, we need food and drink, obviously. But I'm not going to try. I'm going to try and not give them any orders, and let this time, as the lava propagates, just be a time where we are digging, or where we're cleaning this construction site up and clearing this away. Maybe we'll do some building back here. Try and level this all out, you know? That's a dozen yak cows now. Do I want a dozen yak cows? We have so many of them. Yeah, we're going to do it for now. That's okay. Sometimes you just need to take what life has given you. The hillocks of Rampart Clinched has been founded nearly a day's travel to the northeast and incorporated into your holdings. Well, Duke Dabbles is going to like that. The hillocks of Rampart Clinched. We clinched another rampart, which is great. Excellent. I don't know why that matters, but I guess you can pull people from it, if I remember correctly. We'll clear these guys out. The lava has united. It's just skating along there. Wow. We have a lot of stuff that's just sitting around out here. It's kind of embarrassing. Messy, messy dwarves. Got another calf. We are going to have to do some slaughtering, but we're going to be able to live off of those yaks if we need to. I don't know that we would want to. Would you want to live off of yak meat? I don't think I would want to. Oh yeah, we've got a good rhythm here. Don't stop, dwarf. Yeah. Come on. You can do it. Work it. I know. This isn't a photo shoot, but that was cool. It would be nice if you could give them a command like that, and they would just, you know, use a little bit of logic, right? Just to kind of figure out, oh yeah, I got to start at the end and work my way back. That would be nice, but you know, we've already seen significant evidence that dwarves think they can outrun a wall of lava. So, who am I to judge? It'll be nice. We can start building our guard towers. Now, this world was generated before. It was generated before the actual patch for the siege weapons came out. And so because of that, there's going to be some weird idiosyncrasies, some weird behavior that we're going to see with some of the siege weapons. And to that end, I'm going to have to construct guard towers that are probably not the way that I would prefer to have them. I wanted to have them up, you know, several Z levels up, but I think that they can. I don't think that they can fire multiple Z levels unless you generate a new world, and we haven't done that yet. Which means a ban on certain exports. Thanks, Dabbles. Which means that we won't be able to fire downwards. And I don't think trolls can bring picks either, which is fine. I'm still a little bit nervous about this. I don't have a lot of experience with sieges. A lot of the other content creators that do play Dwarf Fortress understand the combat systems really well, and I'm not there yet. I like doing the mega projects. I like putting together big grandiose forts and grandiose constructions, and this is protecting your fortress is something that's important, obviously, but I'm not very good at it. I don't have I don't have a lot of experience in it. No, come back. You can do it. No? Okay. Darn. Oh. Late autumn. 10th of timber. Oh boy. They're still working. I mean, that's the thing. Like, they're just rushing in and out, going with more wheelbarrows to get more stones. Which is pretty crazy. We did clear a whole bunch of... Yeah, this has all been cleared out now. Look at that. Wow. It's all been cleared out. If we zoom out a little bit, there's still a Lunite up here, which is great. And then Brimstone and Operment. As a side note, our trade, we did really well. I want to zoom in now. Oh, that's counterintuitive. As a side note, we did a trade where they brought us, and thank goodness for the mountain home. Thank goodness for the tapered irons. They brought us some bituminous coal and some lignite. So I think we're actually been able to make some bars of steel, which is great. Because I don't know what the best weapons to construct with the steel would be, but we almost have enough, I think, to make at least a couple of weapons, which would be awesome. I don't know that we'll get to it this episode, but we certainly need. I have designs on another pyramid and another squad of fighters. I think we need 2 groups of melee fighters and then maybe 2 groups of crossbow dwarves. And then after that, we can just say sayonara, and everyone else who wants to fight is going to be like a siege operator. Oh, and you fell. Of course. Hopefully nobody was injured in that. Not surprising, I suppose. Yeah, look at them just trucking along with these wheelbarrows. He's hauling, Ushrir is hauling by hand, so I obviously don't have enough wheelbarrows. Yeah, but look, oh yeah, see? We've got plenty more dwarves that are in here celebrating, relaxing. That's great news. I love that. I love it. Come on, dwarves. Yep. Nope, turn around, turn around. Yeah, there you go. We're doing it. No, don't come back. Okay, so that's been taken care of. Let's take care of this one now. We're just deconstructing the stairs out here is what I'm doing. And I don't, like, it probably doesn't hurt to have stairs here. But who am I kidding? Like, let's make it look nice and clean. Here comes the miner. Take care of that. Boom. I hope that's been given an order. We'll spend a little bit of time deconstructing the rest of these guys here. Another calf. We have so much food. It's all yak food, or yak meat. Are you gonna do it? Okay, hopefully that's done. And it was pointed out to me in the comments. I think that the next time I try and build scaffolding, I want to figure out a more efficient way to do it. And one of the suggestions, which I find intriguing, and I'll try it next time, if you build the scaffolding on the inside, then you let the lava go through, and the lava just burns it away. You know, if it's made out of wood. Yeah, ban those exports. That's totally fine, Dabbles. You can ban exports. I'm great with that. Just please don't make us make any more puzzle boxes. Look at this. Where are you going with those wheelbarrows? Over here? Okay, so there is some Lunite there. I don't know that we need to carve that. We don't really have a hardcore need for a Lunite here, as these constructed walls are going to be fine for whatever it is that we need to do. Honeybee royal jelly roast. Okay, excellent. I love it. Finally. Stray yak bull. Okay. We don't want the yak bulls. You just want one. As we're already in pretty severe danger of overgrazing. He's strong. So I have a strong yak bull versus a resist sickness and strong yak bull. So it's obvious, right? It's the last one on the list. That's on the chalking block. It's on the chopping block. Creatures, livestock. Last one on the list. You know, we should actually drop down over here and just take a look at the butcher shop. Yeah, look at all this. This is going to start to stink up the place if it hasn't already. But this is great. Like you can see, we've got more dwarves hanging out in here than ever before. And of course, we've got people like running across here. This is going to be a no-no in a few minutes. Just telling you that right now. Don't do it. Ah, come on. Almost done. That is the last of the scaffold. Let's see here. What's going on here? Oh, I've got this pick that I'm supposed to melt status. Someone go pick that up. Let's just double check this wall. So wall looks good here. All along here. All along there. Same here. And again here. Looking good. I don't see any gems or anything like that that I want to mine out. I lied. There's some alexandrite down here. Let's get the alexandrite. This is cassiterite and goshenite. Is that a gem? We're just going to say that it is. Because we won't have access to this as soon as this area begins to flood. There's a citrine. Chance at a citrine. Yeah, I'm not going to say no to that. Granite, granite, granite. Okay. Oh, and we're going to... Wow, look at that. That's great. Great luck for those purple gems. Those are beautiful. Those are the types of gems that if I was a dwarf, you would see those in my description. Purple is a beautiful color. It's very hard to create too, it seems like. Let's get that dug out. Okay, so we're good there. Good there. Yeah, okay, excellent. Just extract as much as we can from the ground here, as many riches as we can from the ground. It's okay if there's little carve-outs here and there. Da, 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 da. Probably not a good one to dig out. Okay, and then we're up to... Yeah, we're up to the top. Winter is upon us. I missed the beginning of winter by a day. Sorry, guys. All right, so it's time to put some traffic rules in here so that we don't have the same issue that we did last time. Another yak bull. Okay. I'm going to do that traffic rule in a second, but let's see. Where is that yak bull? This is the one that we... Oh, sorry. Recover slowly and weak. Oh, can I just hit butcher here? Ooh. And then I don't have to go back in here. Yeah, ready for slaughter. Okay, cool. Look at all of the honeybee guts. I do not understand what is going on here. I think that's our next step. Once we get the traffic set up for this, and this fills in, which it is, it's filling in, then we can actually start flooding this, which is going to be a spectacle. Let's keep this rolling. Okay. So we've got traffic. And I keep saying traffic. This is basically for you to tell your dwarves where they should and should not walk. And so there's, without getting into too much of the details, there is a pathfinding algorithm that each dwarf uses. Duke Dabbles wants something built. 3 beds. Okay, well, we can do that. I'm okay with 3 beds. Why did you say so? I thought it was going to be puzzle boxes, I swear. I was like, we're in for a treat here. We've got some puzzle boxes incoming. Anyways, back to the traffic. So you can give your dwarves clues on where to walk. Each dwarf, when they're trying to accomplish a task, is going to pick up or find a pathway to get to whatever place that they need to go. And basically the way that they do that is they calculate the shortest path to get there and the number of tiles that they have to walk. And once they've calculated that, then they'll make another step, and then they'll do the calculation again, potentially. Now, there's lots and lots of pathfinding algorithms, okay? And many of them are... There's not all of them are created equal, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And so to that end, you want... some of them are better than others. And you want to tell your dwarves... you can actually assign weight to each tile, which is what I'm doing right now. And you'll notice that there's some sliders down here at the bottom. And these sliders basically tell you, or tell the pathfinding algorithm, how many tiles to count this in distance. So let's just say, as a foolish example, I'm walking from this rock to this set of goose purring maggot leather trousers, which need to be thrown away, by the way. I don't understand why no one is doing that. So we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4, maybe 5 tiles here. But if I place this guy in that path right there, say, this will be 1, 2, 3. This counts as now 50. So it's 53, 54. So the pathing algorithm is going to go around this tile because it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 is shorter distance than 50. Now I don't want that set there like that, so we can get rid of that, I think. I forget how to erase it, but they'll go around that tile. The fact of the matter is that each one of these counts as 50, and you can adjust these sliders however you want. And then you can tell once you put these traffic hints in for your dwarves, it is much easier for them. Did we get all the gems out of here first? Before I tell them basically don't walk down this way? Yeah. It's much easier to keep your dwarves out of areas that you don't want them to be in. Like a lava moat, for instance. So hopefully, with this change, the dwarves won't be careening down here. I'm just going to do that. That's fine. To grab anything or look for anything or dig for anything. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. It's basically making it so that the pathfinding algorithm isn't going to be calculating any of these places in its routes. And so the dwarves, hopefully, will not walk here. So that's like the long explanation for something that probably is very obvious to most of you who are watching. But if you weren't, if you haven't seen Dwarf Fortress or not familiar with pathfinding algorithms, that's kind of the quick and dirty way that it's set up. So now we're good, right? We can just go on about our day. Let's take a look. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit, and I'm going to take a look and see. So he's still wandering through here, but I'm hoping that it actually might still be faster for them to go through here. But we'll just take a look and see what's going on this side. They're still wandering over here with wheelbarrows, because there are some stones to pick up here still. A stoneworker's workshop, Tosid Zonobir. Yeah, so they're walking along the wall now, you'll notice. Yeah, that makes sense. Walk along the wall. Yeah, so the wheelbarrow train is going out here. They're still going out there, but anyone who's retrieving here is not going through the lava moat. They're probably going to walk along this wall. Yeah, see how he's avoiding it? So, very effective. Tosid is on his way to making an artifact, I think. He's gathering items. Just keep an eye on that. But that's excellent. So now all we need to do is wait for this to fill up to 7s. And then once it fills to 7s, we've got ourselves a... Yes, he's dropping off. Going across the wall. What I think I'd like to do here is I want to build some scaffolding. Not scaffolding, but... Oh, Bemble, the Hammer Lord, has bestowed the name Ushul Comet upon a silver warhammer. Okay. I always forget. These guys are hammer dwarves. Yes. Excellent. Okay. Zonobir has begun his mysterious construction. Let's check in on our baby dwarf. Tobal Rough Syrup, or as we call him, Junior. What's Junior up to? Junior is just playing. I haven't actually found him. Where is he on the screen? Oh, there he is. He's hanging out in the clothier's shop. He's a 1-year-old, so he's away from his mom. But he likes talking with his mom, it looks like. His father, Id Kolikud, as a reminder, passed trying to save the fortress from the lava flood. And so he's kind of a special kid. He's headed off to bed now. Let's take a look at Stumpy. See how Stumpy is doing. What are you up to, Stumpy? He's storing an item in a stockpile. He's still struggling. He's pushing that lead wheelbarrow around. Gathering more and more stone. I don't know what object he needs to acquire but it seems like we might need to make some changes around here. Maybe go after some additional crafting objects and whatnot. But that's not important right now. Tosid Zonobir, the stoneworker, has created Takuth Takutharzes, a granite czar. He offers it to the mighty anvils. What is a czar? What is a czar? Oh, this place is a mess. This is going in the dining hall. Wow! Look at the value on that. Lovely. This is a granite czar. All craft storeship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with cushioned granite cabochons and round goshenite cabochons, decorated with willow and encircled with bands of round microcline cabochons, yak bone, and copper. This object is adorned with hanging rings of pearwood and menaces with spikes of cave spider silk and blackcap. The czar is a large stationary glass musical instrument which uses leather bellows to pressurize air, ultimately blowing through any of the 306 stone pipes. My God. The musician directs the air through the chosen pipes by playing a glass keyboard and pedal board. The instrument has both single reed and free reed pipes. The instrument has a 7-octave range, going from very low to extremely high pitch. It has 3 registers. The low register has an eerie pure timbre. The middle register begins at a mid-low pitch and has a fluid buzzy timbre. The high register begins at a high pitch and has a choppy wispy timbre. Wow. Thank you. That's going to go excellent in the dining hall. Takutharzes. The granite czar. I think we have a few of them sitting there, but they're imported, so not quite as attractive, if you ask me. I'll tell you what. Let's put it over here. Is it furniture? Yeah. And we'll just put it off in this corner. Yeah, legendary. That's lovely. Wow. You know, they really are creatures of industry and resourcefulness. It's quite wondrous. Okie doke. What do we have to do next? Shall we take a look at the bees? There's just this random fish laying up here. 6 shad. Okay, well. Why is there so many dead honeybees? What are you working on? Socializing. Ready to be split. So many bees dying. Okay, so installing a colony when ready requires wild colony or existing hive. Do not gather products. So I don't want to gather products on this guy. Same with this one. Same with this one. Same with this one. Do we have any mead? No. I don't think we're making mead still. Ugh. Oh, I guess we did make it, and they probably drank it so fast. Granite jugs. What's going on here? Uh-oh. We're kind of running out of plump helmets, aren't we? At least that's what it seems like. We might need to make an adjustment to what it is that we are planting here. So these should be plump helmets. And we'll just double check. Yep. And so this is dimple cups and pigtails. So this is clothing. I want to change this to clothing. This one here, I don't know why they're not planting the whole field. Is it because they don't have enough? This is going to be clothing as well. Wow. Okay, so you gave it a name to your shield. That's going to be legendary, but I'm not really interested in it just yet. Okay, so we are putting out some cave wheat. We're going to change this to cave wheat, summer and autumn, which means that we'll do sweet pods, dimple cups, and then this last one is pigtails, and you know what? We're just going to do plump helmets again. Yeah. Banning exports, so like normal. Do we not have enough seeds? No, we have thousands of seeds. Okay. I think we need to isolate our farmers, or at least a few of them, because we need to get this crop stuff taken care of. And I think we need our beekeepers. I'm going to try a couple of things. I don't normally like doing this because laborers, I like to try and leave the dwarves free to do what they wish. But you guys, I only want you to do beekeeping tasks. And our planters. Okay, so we do have a few who are, you know, planting that are already specialized. But you know, we've actually done a tremendous amount of hauling and work here, right? And there's still plenty more to do. But I'm supposing that we probably need to do some specialization. One thing that I do want to do, and this is exciting, but it seems like there's a spot for another pyramid here. How's the lava moat doing? About halfway. A little less than halfway, if I'm honest. A little less than halfway. The dwarves still need time to catch up, you guys. I'm actually quite surprised. Okay, so we did get drinks made. It just dipped down to into the mid 4s, and I kind of got a little scared. And I don't want to have that. Oh, and you know what? I totally forgot. So Ast, last episode got burned up. We do need to put his slab out here before he comes back and haunts the fortress. So let's take care of that. Someone come up and put Ast's slab next to Dabble's tomb. Duke Dabbles. Dabble Duke. There we go. Thank you, Stutter. Yeah, we're not going to discover him as dead. I do want to build... This is kind of an aspirational thing, but I'd like to do a golden pyramid. We've got silver, we've got copper. Let's do a gold one here. I don't know why that's appealing, but it is. And this will become less messy as we harvest more stone from up here. If I can go the right direction. And yeah, it still feels like the dwarves need some time to catch up. They need some time to work on things. They need some time to maybe relax a little bit. Even though the wheelbarrowing is still hardcore going on. We can get up to 12 hives here. That would be great. But I don't like the fact that all of these I don't understand why there's honeybee remains all over the place. This didn't happen in my last fort. And I'm not going to lie. It's a little frustrating. It's a little embarrassing, right? Are we killing the honeybees? Like, what are we doing? Pigtail socks and shoes. And the dwarves are just like ripping up and down these stairs here still. Maybe there's too much traffic and that's killing the honeybees. It's a surprising amount of detail for a game like this. Yeah, see, we're dipping really low on drinks. I think we're going to make another one of these guys go to the labor menu. That's why. Let's go planters. And your Grandmaster. You're a legendary planter, but still considered a stone cutter. Very talented dwarves in this fortress. But, like, these fields used to get all the way planted. You know? And now they're only, like, this bottom row. I'm just going to check my kitchen. Have I accidentally misclicked something? I got 500 pigtail seeds, 494 palm pemmican spawns, 160 cave wheat, dimple cup. We've got dwarven beer, dwarven wine, dwarven rum. So, yeah, you know, like, not a lot to cook. We've got plenty of food. I think it's been cooked into meals. Okay, so we've got a stray yak cow. And I think this is, like... I don't know what to do with these cows, you guys. You know what? It's fine. We'll just go up to 13. It's a baker's dozen of milking jobs every time. And some things on the horizon that I'd like to start exploring with this fort. I mean, we're getting... Idgim is putting out the lava for us, which we've gotten Noshtath taken care of, right? Probably added some significant pressure in here if you were a fan of fluid dynamics. But yeah, everything has been taken care of up here. We're just kind of waiting for this to fill up. And I don't know if I want to wait a long time. I mean, we could just start letting this flow. But I think I don't want it to like pool or dry, and then I kind of just want a steady flow going through here, if that makes sense. So we're going to wait until the back part of the lava moat fills. And Herdslayer is brawling under the influence. Who are we brawling with? He's throwing a tantrum. Regretful after throwing something. Oh. Dude, what are you doing? He is a brawler. Oh boy, he's... Oh my gosh, he's knocking this door down. He started a fist fight with a door. Okay, cool. Oh, somebody knocked him out. Did you just murder somebody? Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's see how this all went down. Oh gosh. Dabbles was fighting too. Okay, so Herdslayer has had a really, really bad time. We have a door that's been destroyed. And it seems like... Okay, so Herdslayer is going after yaks. He punched the yak cow. The right rear leg. Left hand, bruising the muscle. Okay, so he was punching the yak cow. Doran was fighting with him. Herdslayer looks surprised by the ferocity of the furnace operator's onslaught. Okay. So this is the first time that I've actually seen in this fortress And I think Herdslayer killed him. Oh, boy. Do we have an empty grave? Yes, we do. Okay. Okay, so we know... Oh, this guy's... He's not long for this world. He's going to get kicked out, I think. This is a little beyond the pale. Can it all end so quickly? Seabrook was involved. I can't tell if this is going down or up. I guess it's going down. Furnace operator punches the Herdslayer in the upper right body with her left hand. Herdslayer misses. Bone Doctor misses. Everyone's beating up on the furnace operator. And then she expired. That's sad. The Weaver is the one that died, though, not the furnace operator. It's hard to tell. I'm not real good at reading this, so... Yeah, here's the one that's... So, Herdslayer started all of this, is what it looks like. Artery's been opened by the attack. Okay, so Bar jumps out of the Weaver's path. Oh, somebody... oh, she got thrown. The Weaver attacks the Furnace Operator, but she jumps away. The Furnace Operator grabs the Weaver by the lower left... by her back teeth with her lower right arm. Furnace Operator throws the Weaver by the lower left back teeth with the Furnace Operator's right lower arm. The Furnace Operator punches the Weaver in the left foot with her left hand, bruising the bone through the messed up pigtail shoe. Weaver slams into an obstacle and then dies. Thrown down a flight of stairs. Awful. Okay. So this furnace operator, who is this furnace operator? It's Doran. Let's find out if Doran... 60-year-old female. And doesn't really know the Weaver, it doesn't seem like. I don't see a Weaver on here. Yeah. Doesn't know her. So it's just like a drunken rage thing. She is a hammer dwarf. Good thing she was off duty, or she would have actually... well, she would have killed her much faster, probably, if she would have been equipped with all of her stuff. Ral's been injured. Let's go to description. Well, this is gonna be tough. What about Ral? Lots of passing acquaintances. Do you know any of these people? Lots of passing acquaintances as well. Ettenslayer is a kindred spirit. Tholtig and Lycott are in kindred spirits. I think this is Stumpy. No, it's a different Shorist. Oh, that's sad. So he got too drunk. That's what happened. Okay, so can we fix at least part of this? I think we can. We just need to reduce the folks that are in here. And we're going to do that. Get rid of you and get rid of you. Yeah. And Herdslayer might be one injured citizen. Injured. There's 2 injured citizens, at least, from what I can tell. Because we have another one up here. Autumn. Well, there's going to be some folks who... Oh, this isn't over. Oh, this isn't over, you guys. Listen to music. Healthy. Oh, maybe it is over. Nope. Dastot. Oh, gosh. There's 2 furnace operators involved. These are... Furnace operators, they're going to be strong. So there's still a fight going on. A drunken brawl. He can't stand. Yeah, this is still going on. Going to listen to music. Fine. Winded. Oh, you guys. Trying to clean up. Well, this highlights something that has been a goal of mine for a while. I don't know how long this is going to last. And I don't think that there's anything that I can do. 13 injured citizens. Has the fight stopped? No. Another dwarf found dead. Oh, God. Wow. This has gotten really bad. Where are you dead at? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Let's put some more beds down here, shall we? We've got a whole bunch of dwarves that are just passed out on the floor. Oh my gosh. Awful. So disappointing. I expected better from you, dwarves. Just sit out here and think about what you've done. 2 dwarves. Two dwarves died. That's really too bad. But the brawl is over. And that was like 14 dwarves that were injured there. Yeah. So, wow. I got nothing, you guys. That's really frustrating. But that's the way that it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Sad as it may be. Unbelievable. This is supposed to be a happy place, dwarves. Happy place. Why? It's all cleaned up. Let's get that door back on there. Ba-ba-bum. Sad times. Very sad times. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's the last time that I'm going to tolerate that. I don't know. Is it worth kicking out Herd Slayer? I mean, that killed 2 dwarves. Presumably innocent dwarves, too. I'm actually, like, I'll be honest with you. I'm actually a little surprised that it took that long for a brawl to begin. Kind of wasn't expecting it to be that short of a time. But yeah, we've got a lot of dwarves. They're prone to fighting like this. And that means we've got to make some changes around here, guys. There's going to be changes because of this. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't like the fighting. I get that, you know, dwarves need to have... Here's somebody with a crutch. Hip muscle's been torn open. Sarvish has had a... Oh, you guys, that's awful. A big old fight. Let's do a little bit more here. Yeah. There's gonna be some changes here. So basically what we are going to do is we need to make a prison. Without a doubt. There's no doubt about it in my mind. We need to make a prison. We need to get some law going on in here. All of our dwarves have been... a little too complacent for too long. You know? And so we're going to apply some science to that. I wanted to start building a golden pyramid, but we can't. I'm sorry, we can't. Not with this. Not with this just happening. So here's what we're going to do. Unfortunately... this won't take that much. some golden walls here. We're going to make a little prison off the side here next to the bazaar. And that is going to be where we are going to put naughty dwarves. We've kind of like... It's been a little too long in coming. You know? Too long coming. More yak calves. And if I had done this earlier, I don't know that it would have actually saved that, because drunken brawls are just something that happens. If you have a tavern, that's going to happen from time to time. But there's no consequences for Herdslayer. And you kind of started it. You did start it. I mean, it was the first notification, so... You know? Do I make this? Yeah, we may as well. Actually, let's cancel these here. And let's just mine these two. Can I do that? Yeah, should be able to. It's going to be a multi-story prison, and I think it'll be a small one. I've actually built much larger prisons before, but, you know, I think this will be fine. Let's go constructions. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And now we are celebrating. Ooh. We're running low on drink, dwarves. And no one is brewing. Let's see. We're running out of drink. And we're not planting quickly enough. I might have to make planting like a everybody does this type of thing. That went very smoothly. Definitely worried about the drinks. Actually. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be 4 cells there. We're just making sure that we don't use extra gold, if you know what I mean. Perfect. We're burning through the drink stock. I don't want to panic, but I kind of want to panic. Everybody does this. Someone needs to go out there and plant. Now, some of you might be asking, why on earth would you make your prison so beautiful? Why would you make it out of gold? That doesn't make any sense. And I would say yes, that you are correct. It doesn't make sense. But here's what happens. A dwarf commits a crime. They go to a dirty, stinking prison cell, and their mood continues to drop because they committed a crime and they're being punished for it. And instead of their mood dropping, they're surrounded by a beautiful prison cell, and their mood elevates. And so science, dwarven science, has proven that kingly prisons rehabilitate dwarves. And so this is what we are going to do. We're going to put doors on all these guys. Boom. Oh, whoops. You know what? Not yet. We've got some engraving to do. There we go. Okay, so someone is making mead. Or there is a mead job. You're working it. Okay, cool. All right. Brew drink from plant. These guys are do we actually need more? Like, I don't understand why only these parts are getting farmed. Is it because we don't have enough dwarves up here doing this? Like, they're not planting in these upper two spots. That has me pretty deeply concerned. Because, oh my gosh, our drink is going down as well. I'm just going to watch them plant seeds here for a minute. Because if they don't plant up here, then we have a problem. You're just hanging out? Oh no, you're still planting. Yeah. What is going on? Okay. How do we fix this? Oh, because this is the only thing that's still underground. Oh no. I destroyed these farms. I absolutely destroyed these farms. This is why the drink stock is going so low. This is the reason that we are dangerously low on strong drink. Because we are not growing enough. Switch to plump helmets. Yeah, because see, look. This natural flooring up here is precisely where they're planting. This one hasn't been planted yet, but it's basically wherever there has been a roof placed over this, that's where this has gone south. Dear God. Okay. Alright, I think we can manage. But I just need a minute to freak out. We're gonna put... Oh man, is that even gonna work? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have 6 of these guys. We're not producing enough plump helmets, and we're not producing enough cave wheat. That's never going to happen again. We're never going to let that happen again. So, good lord. All right. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. This is going to be our new planting area. It's going to take some doing to get going, but I don't think that we have any choice. And oh dear. Well, no wonder we're not making enough drink for our poor dwarves. That's ugly. So we'll just do 3x3 fields. That's really frustrating. We'll put our seed stocks back down here. Once we get this all cleared out. Okay. Let's go. So this, whoopsies. This space right here. This will be a 3x3. Another 3x3. I'm going to leave space between them too. You know, just because that's what I want to do. There'll just be a hole in the floor here. This is a 3. Another 3 right here. That's not right. It's here, actually. Yeah, that's your 3. That's your 3. That's your 3. Okay. I don't want to disturb this just yet, but we'll get these 3 going for sure. So that we can start flooding this area. Hopefully the water doesn't freeze. Excellent. Let's channel. And whoops, nope, not a water source. We're gonna go pit pond. Sorry to mess up the temple, guys. It's supremely important, though. So we can make some fields down here. And hopefully not lose any It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be very tight. And we're going to have to go back to plump helmets on... Oh, that's what I could do, is I could go to plump helmets on all of these guys. Clothing 1, clothing 2, mixed plot. This is already plump helmets. Spring is not leaf fallow, it's going to be plump helmets. Summer is going to be plump helmets as well. Yeah, because it's late winter. Excellent. Here comes the water. Yeah, there we go. Let's get that all dusted up. All the mud dusted up there, guys. Yeah, because this all that's yeah. See, look at they're planting here, and that's exactly where we carved this out. So we hamstrung ourselves. Oh, that's terrible. Just don't fall in. Just in case, We're switching to plump helmets. Got to get Dwarven wine going, guys. There's no other way around it at this point. Sadly enough. That's okay. So we don't need. That's actually really helpful because now I don't need on the planters. Only selected do this. You guys, Herdslayer is one of our legendary planters. Ban on exports. All right. Well, as normal, the story of Anvilseal pivots ever so slightly as Ankh learns another thing about Dwarf Fortress, and once you expose this to sunlight, it's no longer an underground crop, which has me concerned here. Right? If we can pull this out of the nosedive that we're in, then with the drinks, if we can pull ourselves out of the nosedive with the drinks that we're in by planting more plump helmets and less of our dimple cups and pigtails, even though that's going to hurt our clothing industry, that will keep the dwarves drinking. And a drunk dwarf is a good dwarf. And I realize that by saying that, given what's happened in this episode, probably not the best example, but there's a balance there, right? Just like everything in life, there's a balance. And you don't want to have them too drunk, but you don't want to have them not drunk at all. And so, yeah, that's where we're going to be at. That's where this is ultimately heading. I want the water to go up here. Oh, you know what? If I get 3 here, then that's where it's going to be. Just keep bringing them buckets in, guys. It's springtime. Okay, so they're planting sweet pods, I think. Yeah, this is going for sweet pods. This is going for plump helmets. We're just pivoting everything to plump helmets until such a time as... Yeah, I'm pivoting everything to pump helmets. This is stupid. Ah, I can't believe I didn't catch that. Cannot believe I didn't catch that. But this dwindling drink number here had me concerned, and rightfully so, as it turns out. Just need one more here, and then I think we can roll this guy up. Put a little farm plot down there. These guys haven't actually... Why haven't these been started? But that'll be at least one more plump helmet farm that we can use. A guinea cock has been missing for a week. He's right there. Right there, boys and girls. He's right there. Let's do that. And then we're going to do floors. I can't believe no one has seen that yet. Okay, there, you're going to discover. Yeah, been found dead. Wasn't missing for a week. That's somebody's pet, though. That's the reason that I'm building this, is because you want the dwarf to be happy, so you're going to be able to build a little tomb for their pet. I mean, heck, that's what I would want. It's a very tight-knit community, you know? Furniture, burial, coal-type coffins. Yep. Then let's do a tomb zone. Oh, no. Did we not get those guys buried? Okay. This is for pets only. There we go. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Stray yak cow. We got too many cows. High stamina. Keep that one around. Oh, that's right. I can slaughter them from here. No longer part of the pasture. Should just... I'm worried now. We had a couple of dwarves that were dead. Have they been taken care of? Have their corpses been taken care of? Oh my goodness. Rakust. This is the farmer who died. How come you don't have a... No one has buried you? Why not? Okay. I just didn't have it set. Whoops. Oh, perfect. Okay. We have liftoff. Let's get rid of this pit. Oh, okay. I did it again. Stupid. Very bad, Ankh. Pit pond. Fill her up. And let's put a floor down. There we go. Actually, I should probably make sure that I can farm this. Yes. Excellent. Well, it's been an eventful one, that's for sure. I really wish that circumstances hadn't played out the way that they did. But that is sometimes how cookies crumble. And you know, a little bit more sadness and tragedy, if I'm honest. Like we got a booze shortage. There's been a drunken brawl. We lost 2 dwarves. I think they've been interred now. Someone lost a pet. We're still kind of waiting on this to fill up. It's actually getting really close. We're almost ready to open the floodgates and let the lava moat out. But yeah, kind of a sad one. We've got our prison going, which once we get the booze situation taken care of, then we'll be able to get back to the prison. But yeah, it's rather unfortunate. It's sad times. Sad times, definitely. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Thanks for joining me today. Not all of the story is going to be happy sometimes, you guys. But thanks for watching along anyways. And remember, it's all just a game. And yeah, as you go on about your day, please don't forget to hit someone with kindness. And we will see you next time.